This is week 10 of the 2010 season. Coach Jim Schwartz and the Detroit Lions are 5 and 3. We are coming off of the loss last week at home against the New York Jets. We entered the game on a 4-game winning streak, trying to keep it going. Got on the board first with a pick six, 7-0 after one. Both sides getting into the end zone in the second quarter. We had a 14-7 lead at halftime, but the Jets came out strong, scoring the first two touchdowns in the third quarter to move ahead 21-14. We tied things up, a long touchdown run, a very nice run from Kevin Smith, tied it up at 21. 21-21 going into the fourth quarter. Back and forth action in the fourth. They scored. We tied it up. They were able to get a field goal to move ahead by 3, and then another touchdown, a big run from Sean Green, put them up by 10. Sean Green had a monster game for the Jets. We fought till the very end. We were able to hit a long field goal to cut it down to 7 with seconds left. Tried an onside kick, but were not able to get it. 38-31 the final. The loss dropped us to 5 and 3 on the season, ending our winning streak at 4. Look at all the Week 9 results. The Falcons got the victory over the Buccaneers in overtime. Panthers beat the Saints. Saints 3 straight losses now after a 6-0 start. The Bills in overtime defeated the Bears 30-27. The Jets got the victory on the road against Detroit 38-31. The Ravens beat the Dolphins by a field goal. Patriots beat the Browns. Texans beat the Chargers. Cardinals in overtime beat the Vikings 34-31. So that's a good news result for us. The Giants beat the Seahawks. Raiders beat the Chiefs. Colts beat the Eagles. The Packers beat the Cowboys 37-20. And the Steelers beat the Bengals. That was all the results from Week 9. Look at the players of the week. Matt Leinart, the Offensive Player of the Week, quarterback for the Cardinals. Defensive Player of the Week, Cameron Wimbley, right outside linebacker for the Raiders. Offensive Player of the Week for AFC, Sean Green had that big game against us, the halfback for the Jets. And the NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Charles Woodson, cornerback from the Packers. Look here at season stats. DeAndre Levy, leading tackler by quite a bit, 58. Great work from him. 18 tackles for a loss. Louis Delmas has 2 interceptions. Julian Peterson, he has a defensive score. He has an INT, so does Palmer and Spivey. 2 interceptions from Houston and King. Avril has an INT. King has 2 defensive touchdowns. Avril and Williams both have 1. 8 sacks for Lavril. We look at all the defensive stats for us. Jason Hansen is 13 of 16 on the season, 81%, a long of 50 yards. Perfect 24 of 24 on extra points. 44 punts on the season for Nick Harris. 36 kick returns from Maurice Morris. Clark and Scheffler have 1 registered. Long is 32. 32 punt returns for Eric King. Did fumble a punt last couple of weeks. Cannot do that anymore. We're going to have to figure something else out. Fitzpatrick played in week 1. He played well. Matthew Stafford, our QB, 1,573 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Some interceptions last week. Got to cut that out. Got to limit the sacks as well. He's played very well for us, though. Javed Best leads with 380 rushing yards, 327 rushing yards for Kevin Smith, and 152 from Maurice Morris. Smith has 4 touchdowns. Best has 2. Morris has 1, all on the ground. Best with 68, that's his long. Smith with 66, that's his long. Coming last week. Burleson with 26 catches. Calvin Johnson with 25. Aaron Brown with 19. Johnson with 5 touchdowns. Burleson with 4. Williams with 2. Brown and Lewis with 1. Now look here at our opponents coming up. Week 10, the Buffalo Bills. Paul Kozlowski, the leading tackler, with 50. Schobel has 43. Tulsi with 33. tackles for Edwards, 8 for Stroud. And Dante Whitner has 3 interceptions. Poslinski has 2. Schobel has a defensive touchdown. 2 interceptions for McKelvin, 1 for Bird. 1 for Mitchell. Ryan Lindell is 21 of 25, 84%, a long of 56. He is perfect on extra points. 65 punts from Brian Moorman. Kick return, mainly Fred Jackson, Roscoe Parrish, 16. So not far behind. Terrence McGee has 4 kick returns. Punt returner Roscoe Parrish has all the punt returns. Trent Edwards, quarterback for the Bills, but he's currently out with an injury. He's just shy of 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Sean Hill, he has 572 passing yards, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He will be the quarterback for the Bills this week. 51% completion percentage. Fred Jackson, 634 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. Marshawn Lynch, 239 rushing yards. And Corey McIntyre is third. Lee Evans with 36 catches, leading, and Schumann with 25, Hardy with 22. Evans with 3 touchdowns, Hardy and Jackson with 2 each. Now I'll look at some notable stats around the NFL. Clark Haggins leads with 72 tackles. Dwight Freeney with the sack lead. Sheldon Brown with the interception lead. And Eric King, only player in the NFL with 2 defensive touchdowns for this season. And another pick 6 last week for us. 56 is long between Dan Carpenter and Ryan Lindell, who we're about to be facing. Mark Sanchez, best quarterback rating in the NFL. Most passing yards, Peyton Manning. Most passing touchdowns, Phillip Rivers. Most INTs, Jason Campbell. Most rushing yards, Michael Turner by quite a bit. He has 1,044 rushing yards. Second place is Adrian Peterson at 893, so it's not even close right now in terms of total yards. 3-way tie for lead in touchdowns, Peterson, Green, and Turner. Average per carry is Cedric Benson. Average per game, Michael Turner by quite a bit. Most catches, Greg Jennings and Reggie Wayne are tied with 58. Most receiving yards is Reggie Wayne. Most receiving touchdowns is Greg Jennings. And now I look here at the Week 10 NFL schedule. Week 10 will begin Thursday night, 8:20, game between the Ravens at the Falcons. Then Sunday at 1 p.m., Texans at the Jaguars, Vikings at the Bears, NFC North action. The Panthers at the Buccaneers, Lions at the Bills, our game 1 o'clock. Jets at the Browns, Titans at the Dolphins, Bengals at the Colts, 4:05 Chiefs at the Broncos, 4:15 Cowboys at the Giants, Seahawks at the Cardinals, Rams at the 49ers. Sunday night game, Patriots at the Steelers, big game there. And Monday night game, Eagles at the Redskins. Big game there as well. Let's take a look at the NFL standings. Best record in the NFL belongs to the New England Patriots. They are 7-1, bouncing back after taking their first loss of the season. They got a big game this week. Chargers, Steelers, Vikings, best records in the NFL. Vikings best record in the NFC, 5-2-1. Steelers first place in the AFC North, 6-2. They're 2 games ahead of the Bengals. And the Colts, 4-4 right now. They are right around first place for the AFC South, tied with the Jaguars. Best record, Colts have won 2 straight after the 2-4 start. New England Patriots, they got a 2-game lead in the AFC East. AFC West, the Chargers with the lead there, 7-2. Raiders at 5-4 in second place. NFC North, the Vikings, they lead 5-2-1. Then the Packers at 6-3. They played 1 more game than us. They won their last 2. Everyone else coming off of a loss last week. Lions third place 5-3, and the Bears fourth place. They are 4-4. NFC South, the Saints in first place 6-3, but they have lost 3 straight games. Defending Super Bowl champs trying to end their losing streak. Panthers right on their heel. They are 5-3. Falcons not far behind. NFC East, the Giants with the lead. They are 5-3. Redskins and Eagles right behind them. Cowboys not far behind. NFC West, the Seahawks with the 1-game lead over the Rams. I will look here at the injury report. Without Steven Peterman for about 2 more weeks, and without Dan Connor for about 4 more weeks. Those are the injuries we are dealing with. Look around at some notable injuries around the NFL. Packers, a couple injuries for them. Patriots, big game coming up. Rams, so without Bradford, 7 weeks, outbreak there. Of course, for St. Louis. Injuries there for the Seahawks, Steelers without Roethlisberger 2 more weeks. They're without Taylor as well. Schaub out the rest of the season for the Texans. Injuries here to Vikings, including Bernard Berrien, Williams, Kenny Edwards. Bears, they got quite a few injuries they're dealing with. Olsen will be out 1 more game. Stop Briggs, Garza, Kreutz. Tough there for the Bears. Now here's our opponent coming up. Trent Edwards is going to be out for this game, maybe another game as well. So they're without quarterback Trent Edwards, left guard Andy Levitri, right guard Eric Wood, center Jeff Hartgarner, and left outside linebacker Chris Ellis. Hartgarner and Ellis seasons look like they are over, so some injuries for the Bills. Doubt about that. Some look around notable injuries around the NFL, and now it is time for our Week 10 game. We are going to be on the road taking on the 4-4 Buffalo Bills. Big game coming up here. Quick look at our season and look at the records of teams that we have played. We've had a tough schedule here. We have not played a team that currently has a losing record, and the Bills are at 4-4. We had a 4-game winning streak, had some nice wins, comeback wins, and some really impressive performances. Fell just short against the Jets, but great effort, showed a lot of heart, a lot of good things in that one. Looking to get back in the win column here on the road for the Buffalo Bills. 4-4 record. Had a win to start the season against the Dolphins, losses to the Packers and Patriots, but good efforts. Blowout loss to the Jets had them at 1-3, then they bounced back. Wins against the Jaguars, Ravens, lost to the Chiefs, but an overtime victory last week for the Bills. They took down the Bears at home. They will be at home again here. Bills are coming off of a 6-10 season last year, and the Bills and the Lions, the only 2 non-expansion teams in the NFL to have missed the playoffs the entire 2000s, are both hanging around here in contention midway through the 2010 season and hoping for a big victory here to improve their records here in Week 10. Gotta find a way to get ourselves a win here on the road. Let's do it. Week 10, let's go. Week 10 here, going on the road to take on the Buffalo Bills, another opponent from the AFC East. Bills at home will be wearing their regular home uniforms, and the Lions playing on the road. We will be wearing our regular road uniforms. Let's do it. Week 10 action. The 5-3 Lions at the 4-4 Bills. Let's go.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys. Obviously, guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
And here we are in Buffalo, New York. The 4-4 Bills hosting the 5-3 Lions. Two teams that missed the playoffs, the whole 2000s, the only two non-expansion teams in the NFL to do that. Those teams trying to compete here in the 2010 season. Those teams
Lindell will send this one deep.
looking much stronger than they were last season. And Maurice Morris back to return the opening kickoff.
Returns it to about the 32.
Pick it up to about the 32. And we will begin things here. Let's go.
Start this drive at the 32-yard line. Surveys the field.
Stafford will get it to Brown
He's
complete.
brought down at the 36-yard line.
Both teams coming off of hard-fought games last week.
Sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Bears getting, the Bills getting a victory in overtime over the Bears. Lions a loss. Hard-fought game against the Jets. Kevin Smith, who had a huge run during our game last week, is going to get completely shut down there. Bills defense all over at 3rd and 8 here.
And that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Stafford, no, not going to happen. Maybe had a moment early to try to throw. Johnson didn't see it right away. And trying to throw up in the end, not going to happen. So not the way we wanted to start things here with our offense, that's for sure. Harris out to punt. King is going to get blocked. And he's going to try to bring down Parrish. He cannot. The Bills will have it at the 32.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Sean Hill looking to throw. Put it on target, but a big hit delivered by Kuznick, and he's not going to be able to hang on. Handoff
Gives it up the middle.
to Jackson.
And so it will be 3rd down.
3rd and 7 here. And we're trying to get a rain out of our own defensively. They're looking to throw complete to Showman, but we're going to shut him down. It's going to be a few yards short. That's what they're shooting.
And didn't allow that extra yardage.
So neither offense able to get the start we're hoping for. King spin move. He's going to cut it up and out to about the 30.
At the 30. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. The pass is away.
Calvin Johnson Jr.
Paul Posluszny was there for the stop.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why you establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He's gonna get it out to Kevin Smith. And it's gonna be a game up to the 36.
You get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so
19
difficult
yard
to try and
pickup.
stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Halfback screen, but executed to perfection. Morris shut down.
3-yard loss on the play. Second down.
Second and 13 here.
Here's a draw.
Best is gonna get the
And
carry.
the tackle was made by Henderson. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
3rd and 1. It's gonna go up the middle.
Again with the
Nice,
carry.
Morris has got it.
That's the reason you have to just keep giving a guy like this the football. He's able to convert those first downs and wear down a defense.
Hand off to the left. Just about 3 yards there. That brings up second down. They line up at the 20.
2nd and 7 here.
Goes through his progression. Scrambling away from the rush.
Stafford. Nothing really open there. He's gonna get a yard out of it. Eventually decides to just
That brings up
try to run
another
for
third
it.
down attempt.
Shoved out of bounds. 3rd and 6.
He's searching for a receiver.
Stafford to Pettigrew. 1st down
The stop
Lions.
was made by Flores.
Matthew
And
Stafford
we're
is
gonna-
not
big
really
drive
known
here
for
for
his
Detroit.
accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
And off
Gets
Best.
the carry. Gets about 4 on the play. That'll bring up second
It's a
down.
few yards. 2nd and 6.
The offense sets up 7 yards away from the score. Fine time with his feet. It's
Stafford
loose.
loses the
They'll
ball.
pile up for it.
Oh no, Matthew Stafford was going for it. He got hit. The ball came out, and who's gonna get the recovery? The Bills are going to take over here at their own 6-yard line.
Very good work that time to return
Oh,
the
big
football
mistake,
to the
Matthew
defense.
Stafford.
You've ever been in the bottom of one of those pileups like that, you know that anything can happen.
Play action. Very well defended from the Bills. Stafford looking to run for it. Hit. The ball comes out. And Schobel will get the recovery. Buffalo's defense going to step up big time for him. And they will get the takeaway.
They'll go to work at the 6.
The game remains
And we'll
scoreless.
have a first down and 10.
Sean Hill and the Bills offense take over at their own 6.
They're going to pitch it.
From Jackson.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line.
Not much there.
It's second down and 9 to go. Flips it out short to his left.
Polish. Complete.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Has a man short to his left.
McIntyre brought down. And he's about to be
Shake
short.
on that drive.
Nice
and
tackle
football to send
there.
a strong message to an offense that it is going to be a very physical game.
Wade able to make the play along the sideline. So our defense comes onto the field. And hopefully we're going to be able to get some good field position here. Oh no. Another misplay by Kane on the punt. And we cannot have that. I really can't have that. Fortunately, there was no one on the Bills down the field.
They'll start this drive at the 48-yard line. First down,
Kane
10 to
not
go.
making the catch cleanly there. Scooped up, and we will have it at the 48. Handoff. Job at best, nothing.
And he's tackled at the 48-yard line.
That's a
They'll play
bit.
second down and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
And 10.
Gives it
Morris.
to the back.
He's going to lose it, though.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really
Can't
was
find
no
anything
the
there.
running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Started this drive with a great field position in Bills territory. Now facing a 3rd and 11. We need a big play here.
Gets the pass
To
off.
Burleson, and he drops it.
Nate Burleson was his
Nate
intended
Burleson.
target.
Oh, I'm not mistaken. He knows it. That was a good throw there from Stafford.
Lining up to punt it away.
Burleson could have got us the first down there. Not able to hang on. Harris out to punt it away here. And Harris, that's going to go out of bounds. Where will it be marked at? Not a good punt there from Nick Harris.
They didn't look sharp on their last drive and
Not
were
strike
forced to
that
punt it
well.
away.
Frustration all around there. Fumbled and not taking advantage of the field position, and then a poorly executed punt there. Oh. Well, they went after it. They do hand it off to Fred Jackson. And he's going to get a decent pickup
Runs it
there.
for an 8-yard gain. And 2 yards away here on second down. Rolling out to his right.
Well, the
That'd be a
defense
break
didn't get
out.
the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
3rd and 2 here. Just 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Big third down play. Jackson is going to shake off the first attempt from Delmos. And he's going to have enough to move the chains. Big run there for Fred Jackson. Shaking off
They
the
line
first
the ball up at the
tackle
39.
attempt. And hand off there to Jackson. He's going to be brought down. Julian Peterson.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
Face mask. Call on the play there. And that is going to take us into the second quarter. Scores 3-1 here in
Guys,
Buffalo.
everybody knows that football is a game of emotion, but unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we learned
Scores
about this
through
defense,
one
it's hard enough to move the
in
football
Buffalo.
against them. You cannot help them with these
Bills
penalties.
benefiting from the face mask into the first quarter. And off for Jackson, about 3 yards. Ashley Palmer, the tackle.
Second down and 7.
Come on, defense.
side.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps,
Oh,
brought
can
down
you
the
see
running
the
back for a
tackle?
short gain.
3rd and 5, big play here. And Sean Hill is going to be brought down in the backfield. Trosnick the sack.
Linebacker blitzes because more
And that
often
is
than
going
not,
to
it's
put
a
an
tight
end
end
to the
back who
Bills'
has to try and
drive
step
there.
up and take
This
on
is a
these
big
great,
mistake.
athletic,
That is
big
going to
pass
take away
rushing
any
guys.
possibility at a field goal attempt. The kicker does have a strong leg. That is going to take them out of hope there. Big mistake and a big
The
tackle
offense takes the
in the
field, and
backfield.
we'll see if they
Trosnick.
can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out.
Huge defensive play, keeping the game scoreless. Race Morris stuffed.
The Lions are simply getting stuck on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
2nd and 11 here. Oh, that's going to be picked off by McGee. And Lewis is going to be the one that's going to bring him down. That was a bad decision there.
Coverage back there. I'm sure he
That's
wasn't
a
expecting that
Stafford.
kind of quick pressure. It got to him, and he made a big mistake.
Certainly not where Stafford wanted the ball. Hard to see exactly what he was trying to do here. Well, Bill's bringing the pressure, and he could feel the pressure. There was better options toward the middle of the field. Was trying to get the throw outside, maybe not on the same page as Burleson. McGee leaps up, makes the INT, and the Bills will take over great field position. Stafford upset with themselves. Defense gonna need to step up here now in a tough spot.
Short pass to
Hill
his left.
is gonna get it to
Knocked out of
Lynch.
bounds.
Play
At the
action.
17.
Williams is
They'll
in
put him on the
pain.
cart, and you really don't like to see that.
Oh no.
We wish him a very speedy recovery.
Hopefully nothing too bad for Williams. But he's gonna have to leave the field. His game is over. Bills here in the red zone.
Looks like
Hill
here's a short
perish
pass.
complete on the sideline.
About 4 on that play. That'll make it 2nd down.
And Hill is gonna be
They
brought
get to him in
down.
the pocket and bring him down for the sack.
Levy will make the play. Oof. Not good news at all there.
He rolls out to the right.
Complete to Parrish, and he's gonna get in. Parrish is gonna leap up and in the end zone.
The Bills started at the 30 and used 5 plays to get the score.
John Hill had several options on that play, including maybe taking off and running with it, but he's got such great confidence in his arm and his receivers, he was able to make it happen.
And the Bills will take full advantage of the interception, buying time, getting it open here, and into the end zone. Bills striking first at home. Took till the 2nd quarter, but we have our first points of the game.
Lindell hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. Buffalo is up a touchdown. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Lindell will send this one deep. Clark is back to receive the kick.
forced the
Gets to the
31.
31-yard line.
It was a very bad decision from Matthew Stafford last time.
Chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs. And the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3 and out.
Gotta move on from the mistake. Cannot have another one. Calvin Johnson Jr. able to get him a slant across the middle field
Patience with
there.
wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense,
Nice throw
set him
there
up
from
one play,
Stafford.
come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Best brought that out.
Hands it to the back.
Best.
Dropped for a loss.
And he had some room there to kind of cut it back, try to buy time for something big. And I wouldn't have had much, but ends up with nothing. And 3rd and long here. Around 41, gotta get past midfield. Get the first down.
Scrambles away from
Stafford trying to get it to Calvin Johnson, not gonna happen.
Matthew Stafford was not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
Nick Harris out to
The
punt.
Bills have everyone on the line. Looks like they are coming after this one.
Off clean. Harris beats it. Fair catch call around the 11. Gotta find a way to win this
Will
game
look to
here.
build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
Both teams desperately trying to compete. Both teams long playoff droughts. Both teams hanging in there halfway through the season.
On the ground, up the middle.
Got Jackson to carry.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Manuel getting in there quickly, and he's going to make the tackle. No gains on 1st or 2nd down. Brings up a 3rd and 10. Definitely be big for defense and get the stop. Shut him down here.
Look out, heavy
And
pressure.
we will. Is going to be a pass.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad
Soon the
throw.
backfield.
Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like
Unfortunately,
that.
see the incompletion there. Sue, rookie, doing a great job. The Bills do absolutely nothing with the
King
ball.
is back deep to
They're going to have to
receive.
punt it right back to us. Okay.
King takes it at the 43. They really did a good job keeping
What's
him
their
contained on
return?
that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do
47-yard line we
anything
start.
there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
To Williams. Great job. Reading the defense, and he's going to get some nice yards after the catch. 17-yard gain and all.
On the receiving end and his first catch of the game.
Takes us up to the 36.
Brown gets the ball. He fights forward to about the 33.
Brown going to
Mika
get
Mitchell
a rare
was
carry.
there to bring him down.
And 7
Gets the ball left
handoff.
side.
The
Look
Lions
at that.
actually get a little bit of yardage there. They were shut
And
down
it's going
in
to
the
be a
running
little
game
bit
so far.
short. 3rd and
No,
1
he
here
didn't get
at
there, and it's
27.
going to be 4th down.
Find a way to pick this up here. Maurice Morris fighting forward. Did he have enough?
The trainers are going to assist him off the field, so not a very good sign there. But hopefully he's okay.
Bird in some pain for the Bills. Just short there on third down. It would be about a 43-yarder. We are so close.
They are all tied on the line.
I'm going to try to get it here. QB sneak with Stafford. Can we get it? And yes, I believe we got it. We'll do a measurement. Hands in the spot. It looks like he got it, and we do indeed have the first down.
Well, they only needed a
Quite a
couple
bit
of
there.
yards.
Did
They
not
decided
need
to
much at
dial up
all.
his number on the keeper. Now we'll see what they can do with a fresh set of
Able to
downs
get
here.
it. Clutch there. Didn't need much. Didn't get much. Able to move the chains.
Short throw to the right.
Stafford. To Brown. Up to the 8. Aaron Brown. His second catch of the game. We are up to the 8. We've threatened before. Turned it over with a fumble. Finish the job here. Hand off. Best is going to make a great cut, and he will get in the end zone. Got the best. One great cut.
He can really make a defense pay. An offensive
And he
lineman
gets
loves
up the middle
playing
there.
with a back like that because if there is a hole, he's going to find it.
See the moment right here. Making the cut, the tremendous move there, finding the gap. And the rookie gets into the end zone, big TD. Extra point from
The extra point to tie this game up. The PAT is up and good. Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away. He gets out to about the
Finish
25.
mark down on the 25. So 2:35 remaining in the first half. It is a 7-7 lead.
Pass is short right side.
To Nelson.
He's still moving forward.
He's going to get about 10 yards. First down completion. Their tight end. And a 2-minute warning here. Oh, it was not quite enough for a first down. Second and inches.
Has a man short to his
And
left.
Amos is going to make the tackle. So they try to go to Fred Jackson. Halfback screen. They do it again. And this time it will work. So back-to-back halfback screens. One to the left side, one to the right side. Second time is the charm. Able to get it up to the 37. And up to Evans. He's going to make the catch. Chris Houston diving for the ball on the sideline. If Evans was able to stay in bounds, he could have took it up the sideline all the way to the end zone. But it's still a huge offensive play there for the Bills, and they are threatening here.
Dumps it out right.
Complete to Evans, brought down to 32.
32-yard line.
Clock continuing to run, but the Bills no longer in a huge hurry here. Have plenty of time to work with at this point. Complete. Fred Jackson. He's going to go inside the 20.
At the 19.
Sean Hill is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
And they're going to take a timeout here. Settle things down. They're in the red zone, looking to regain their lead late in the first half. Showman in motion. Hill looking to throw.
He gets off the
Complete to Evans. Touchdown Buffalo.
Touchdown Buffalo.
Lee Evans brings so much to the table as a wide receiver. He's an asset to this offense.
And the point after is good.
14-7. Bills lead at home.
It's up a score. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon.
Both teams
Lindell.
trying to get a big victory here. Wk.10 action. Maurice Morris kick return to about the 34. He's returning 52 seconds. All 3 timeouts. They approach this aggressively here. Obviously, do not want a mistake. Gotta be smart with it. See if we can get ourselves a chance to get points.
Looks to throw
They
it.
go to Burleson and fire him
He
down.
should have had that one.
There's a chance. Quick throw to Burleson. Whitner leaped
Nate
up for it as
Burleson
well.
was the intended receiver on the play.
Close sort of play for both teams. A bit of a gamble. 2nd and 10.
Gets rid of it as he's
Stafford
hit.
and Maurice
Just missed
Morris.
that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Better that he didn't make the catch. 3rd and 10 here.
He gets off the
And
run.
we get to Burleson, but he drops it. Another
First down on that series.
another opportunity going astray.
Seemed to get off the ground.
Burleson drops. Throw across the middle, had a good chance there.
Looks like they're sending everybody at the
For a
punter on
nice
this kick.
game, not gonna happen. Got to block well here. Put it down the field.
Catches it, and they get it.
Parrish.
The Bills punctuated
And
that
right down
last
around
series
the
with a
18.
touchdown. I gotta tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
The Bills call for a timeout.
Interestingly, the Bills will take a timeout here, so they're gonna apparently look to be aggressive. Interesting sort of decision. What would they do here? I'm sure they're trying to play deep. They're in high formation. Hand off to Jackson. Tackle, but he's gonna go face mask penalty on Cliff Eagle.
And the
And
defense
they're gonna get them up to the 33-yard line here.
Because I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than
29
offensive
seconds.
penalties. So as an offense,
The
you get a
Bills.
chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually
Maybe a
big
chance to
yardage
press
and
things
offense
after all if they want to. Hill looking along the sideline. Parrish, did he get his feet in? Yes, he did. That's his 4th catch. It's a first down and a big chunk of yards for the Bills. Clock will stop after the play. It's out of bounds as well. Hill now up to 132 yards passing, 23 seconds.
Short throw to the right.
up to Evans. The Bills will take their final time out, but they're moving it here. Defense has got to step up right now for us.
That's their third first down.
And they are up to the 39. The kicker has a strong leg. They have no timeouts. They have enough time to spike it. Gotta make sure they don't things through the sideline. Play takes a while. Chris Houston is gonna make the play on his second and 10. Gotta be cautious. Deep and along the sidelines.
Searching for an open man.
Held to the end zone.
And he dropped the
Broken
short
up.
pick.
3 seconds left. Will the Bills try a long field goal here? Maybe a 56-yarder. Or are they going to try for... Maybe they risk something quick out toward the sideline? Do they go for the Hail Mary? They have the offense on the field, so it's either going to be
So
something
we'll probably get one last team to the
extremely
end zone
quick to the
before
sideline.
halftime.
They're going to go to the end zone. King hustling back, throw will reach the end zone. Last play of the first half, it will get to the ground for an incompletion. 14-7, Bills lead at half. Parrish had his hand on it for a moment there. Got his hands on it, but not able to make the catch.
14-7.
Halftime, Buffalo 14-7, the Bills with the lead. Both teams trying to compete here in the 2010 season, trying to find a way to end long playoff droughts. This feels like a game that is a must-win if we want to have a shot here in the 2010 season. Right now, both third place in our divisions. We are at a 5-3 record. Gotta find a way to get the win here, trailing at the
Awaits
half.
the kickoff to start the third quarter.
Hanson kicking things off to begin the second half. And we are underway here in the third quarter for Jackson. Back to receive the punt.
He gets back to
And
the
he's brought down
29
to
before
29.
being stopped.
So here comes Sean Hill and the Bills. Starting at the 29, Evans in motion. And he's going to get the carry. He's not going to get anything there.
At the 29-yard
Louis
line.
Delamos tackle.
Here's a handoff left side.
Handoff to Fred Jackson.
Might want to start thinking of a different approach
Not
if
much
his running
there,
game
and
has
it's
been
going to be
ineffective.
third and out. So right away here, a big third down play.
Rolls to his right.
Trying to get a pass
When you
off
get that kind
Hill.
of pressure, a lot of times
Not
the play
able
will
to,
result
and
in
it is the
something
rookie.
worse than just an
Robinson
incompletion.
getting in there. Breaking the play up.
King
Great work from our
is the
defense
return
coming
man.
out here strong in the second half. Shutting down Buffalo. North of King to go.
will start his
Tackle
return
at
at
25.
24.
Boy, the punter just boomed that one, didn't he? Gave his guys time to get down the field, cover the punt. This is one of the few times where the punter's the most popular guy on the field.
Stats Stafford's going to take off, and he's got some nice yardage up to the 37.
Situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
Stafford, great work, great heads-up play. Kevin Smith. Back-to-back first down. Nice run there. We're up to around midfield here. Calvin Johnson Jr. Another first down for the Lions.
Calvin Johnson makes his third grab.
To the 37 we go.
Has a man to his right. Will flip. Calvin Johnson was the intended receiver.
Pressure there from
Anytime you give
Bills.
up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Handoff up the
Kevin
middle.
Smith.
Picks up
Nice
6
run
yards.
there.
And so it will be third down.
Nice run deep from Kevin Smith. 3rd and 4 the situation here. Hand off to
Gives it off.
Best. And did he have enough? Did he get it?
If he reached it, they'll measure
Measurement.
it.
Short.
He did not get the marker. Fourth down.
That answer is a Buffalo Bill.
And there's an injury to a Bills player, but he
Hurt
seems
after
to
the
be
play.
walking off okay.
Oh. Attempts to go for it here with the QB sneak. We're so close. Stafford, can he get it? Bills probably know it's coming. Can we get it? Stafford, he's going to bash forward. He's got it. And a bit more. Nice
Ball, and
work.
he delivered with a huge first down.
Boy, he sure did. And I don't care what you say about
Clutch work
quarterbacks and
there.
wide receivers. There
Fired
comes
up.
points in a ball game when you have to have a big guy that can do exactly that.
Hands it off.
Kevin Smith to the outside. First down.
And it's another first down. Their excellent drive will continue.
Well, anytime the offensive line can dominate up front the way that this team has on this drive, you really begin to feel a little powerful as an offense. You feel like you're taking over the game.
First and 10 here. 14.
Goes through his progression.
Stafford trying to Scheffler, throwing it high there, looking up shoulder.
Here's a look at today's red zone numbers. Made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. The greatest smell in the NFL.
Second and 10.
Going up top
Stafford,
for the
Calvin
end
Johnson
zone.
Jr. Blocking up.
Calvin Johnson was his intended target.
Blocking up there. Bills defense all over it. Big 3rd and 10 now.
He's searching for a receiver. And he
Stafford
throws it away.
trying to hold on as long as possible. No choice. Gotta throw it away. They've got to go for the field goal here. 4th and 10. bring out Jason Hansen, and he's going to get us 3 points here. Make it a 14-10 game.
The Lions 10, the Bills 14. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
So it was a great ball game here in Buffalo, New York. Jackson shut down.
To about the 30-yard line.
Complete to Parrish. It's a 3-yard line.
Hard anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Oh, complete to Jackson. He's in a little bit now, and he's going to get by everyone. Spivey's not able to make the play. Oh no. And our defense falls apart there. Broken tackle and Spivey lost his footing, lost control there. And we're coming off the broken tackle. Spivey, wrong step there, and then Jackson off to the races. Big touchdown here.
Ryan Lendell.
21-10 now. 11 quarters.
Is ready to kick this one off.
Here's Morris brought down the 31. Over midway through the third quarter. Big game here, week 10. First game of the second half of the season. We can make it a one-possession game if we get points on the board this drive. Let's go. There's Morris, nothing there on first down. It needs to tackle the start of the game. Come on. Come on.
Short right side.
He's gonna miss.
They can't hook up
This is outside. It's starting time.
Dumps it out right.
Complete Morris. He's gonna lead the block and beautiful. He's gonna get the first down. Excellent play there on the halfback skill.
But did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
The give to the tailback. Wk Mitchell is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. With a 7-yard pickup. onside give. Best gets 3 yards on the carry.
Hold on there for Best. About a little over 3.5 left here in the third. Motion Stafford, it's going to be a fumble. They rolled a fumble.
Scoots it up and is still on his feet.
That looks like a pass to me.
Yeah, I had one coach tell me one time that if you really want to get an attaboy on this defense, you have to strip that ball out
Absolutely
and
look at
recover.
the pass.
It's not enough to just get it out.
The arm was moving forward. The ball looked like it was coming forward. I'm going to look at it here. Oh, or was it? The ball goes backwards. The ball goes backwards. And it is a fumble for that reason, so it is a good call and another very costly mistake from Matthew
He
Stafford.
drops the easy pick. Kyle Vandenbosch might have been shaken up a bit on the play.
Vandenbosch in some pain. Hopefully he's alright. He had more injuries.
Hill.
Jackson brought down.
Jackson runs for a 4-yard pickup.
Defense, come on. Chance to get the ball right back. Get the ball right back. Can we do it?
Ops for a short
Picked
stop.
off by Manuel.
They picked it off.
INT. Never to get the return of the 41. What a play by Manuel.
By Evans.
Oh, what a time here for the big defensive play. Man. Getting in front. And he will take it up to the 41. Defense. Make it a big play and we get a takeaway of our own. It is huge.
They'll give it off here. He's starting to show some frustration after another short game.
Hand off
His
to
defense has
Morris.
really made it tough going.
We're going to move it up here. We're just going to go no huddle. Show a little pep our steps with third quarter.
Has a man short
Trying to get to Carlson is going to miss.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Stafford to Burleson. He can't handle him.
Nate
Fourth
Burleson was
and
the intended receiver on the play.
Bills bringing pressure and it worked for him. And it's 4th and 9.
Kind of surprising
Go
here
for
that
it.
they didn't elect to punt. I'm not sure about this call. It's a pass.
DeCalvin Johnson Jr. Pass interference on the defense. Terrence McGee, some contact there. See, preventing Calvin Johnson getting to it.
So, with that penalty,
And
they'll
the
move the chains.
penalty
And that's a painful one for the
is going to
defense there.
extend the
Physically, you
drive.
win the
Pass
battle. Mentally, you
interference.
make the big mistake and give
And that
them
is
a
going to
first
give
down.
us a first down here. Huge play there. Calvin Johnson, again, trying to get to the ball, but contact as the ball was in the air. Then Calvin Johnson getting to it.
Up the middle. He's going to be tackled for a loss. A player is
Loss on
down,
first
and this
down.
does not appear to be a minor injury, folks.
Injury to the Bills now. It's been a very hard-hitting game.
He lets it
To
go.
Burleson, he drops it.
Nate Burleson.
Nate Burleson,
the intended
oh,
receiver.
Ugh. We've certainly been shooting ourselves in the foot at times here. 3rd and 12 now.
Looking for a man.
Stafford is going to run forward. He's got the first. Then he's inside Big Ten.
This
Well,
quarterback's a
from
good
Matthew
athlete, no
Stafford.
question about it. When he drops back to throw, you had better account for his ability to run the football, or you're going to give up the first down like they just did.
Tremendous scramble. What another look here. 3rd down, moving up in the pocket, finding some room. Great blocking there, Calvin Johnson Jr. helping with downfield blocking, and we'll give us a 1st and goal up at the 9-yard line.
Passes to the end zone.
Broken up.
And they can't complete the
There's
first down.
Lyman going back.
2nd down.
Henderson coming back into coverage and breaking up the pass attempt to Johnson.
Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL.
2nd and goal, Stafford. Got it early. No chance there. 3rd and goal now.
Has a man
To Scheffler.
Tony Scheffler gets in for 6. Wait, no signal yet.
Touchdown
They
line.
give him the score. So after the pick, the offense puts up points on
And we
this
are
possession.
fired up here. We come through. Once again, big 3rd down conversion. Matthew Stafford has made mistakes in the game, but is keeping us in it. Knew he was going to get hit hard. Made the throw, got it to Scheffler. Let's go. We're back in it here. 57 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. And here we go.
It looks like they will go for 2.
Point conversion. It'll be coming up for us. We're going to make that decision. We're going to go for a 2 right now. Try to cut it to just a field goal game. And off Kevin Smith. Right up the middle.
Great job there.
We
They
did
were
it.
able to get it in for 2.
Let's go.
The offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon.
Let's go. Come on. Touchdown and the 2-point conversion. It is now a 3-point lead.
He gets to about the 27 and goes down. Short throw to the right.
Broken up.
Second
Julian
down, coming
Peterson,
up after the incomplete pass.
swatting that one down.
Checks down to the short pass.
Complete to Jackson. He's going to make a nice move, and he's going to get a first down up to the 40.
I always think it's kind of funny to watch those defensive linemen when the screen pass sails over their head and they turn and they look and they know they've just been had.
And
Here's the
off to
give.
Hardy, and he's going to be brought down by Trusnick
44-yard line.
over the last play of the third quarter. The Bills with a 3-point lead here, 21-18. Good ball game in Buffalo. Week 10 action here.
The Bills are clinging to a narrow 3-point lead as
Big
we
game
get set
here. Come
for
on.
the fourth quarter.
Big game here. Come on, let's go. Hardy in motion.
He's going
Good
to
look at the
pass.
throw, and he's got the completion to show
If
him.
you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside because as a wideout, this could be 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Got it to him, right on the money, up to the 41. Jackson handoff, man with tackle, 4-yard pickup.
He throws
Oh, they got
downfield.
it to pass. There's a flag. Clipping penalty on the Bills. Fred Jackson down the field. And called with a clipping penalty.
Jackson will be
And back
flagged
him
on
up
the
to
play.
the 33-yard line.
Will be flagged on the play.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
Dumps it out right.
Great work there
Knocks it away
defensively.
from the
Agile
receiver.
did it very well, went
was his
back,
intended
broke up
target.
the pass. And that's going to bring up a big 3rd and 2 here. And Delmas is going to fire in there. Fred Jackson is going to lose the yard. So 4th and 3, what will the Bills decide here? They appear to be getting their field goal unit ready for a 51-yard attempt. Try to extend their lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. The kick is up, and he didn't get enough of it. Ryan Lindell, who has a strong leg, just did not get enough of that. The kick is just short. And it is a 3-point game still as we take over the 41-yard line.
Looks left.
Stafford
Here's a short
misses.
pass.
Come on.
And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down.
Able to get
Coming
it there. 2nd and 10 now. Halfback draw. Nice cut there from Kevin Smith.
And he's tackled.
And it's going to get some positive yardage out of it. About a 7-yard pickup. 3rd and 7 here. Stafford to Pettigrew, he dropped it. Pettigrew had it right in his hands, he dropped it, he was open. That's a big mistake. We're gonna put it away here. So plenty of time, 11:20 left, but definitely wanted that conversion. Oh, calls a mistake. And that's not a good punt from Harris.
He angles it out of bounds at the 32. So, Chris, if you're the coach right now, what do you call in this situation?
32-yard lines out. Nick Harris not hit that the way he wanted to.
I still think that on this first down play is the best time to be aggressive with the offense.
He'll go in deep. It is caught, but he's not able to get his feet in there. Parrish. Another look there, almost a huge play for the Bills. Clearly both of his feet landing out of bounds there. Not by much. Bills coming out here firing. Big 4th down possession here. Motion.
Still looking for an open man.
Looking to pass. No.
James Hardy was the
Feet
intended
landing
receiver.
out of bounds.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball
3rd and
slipped
10
out of his
here.
hands or what, but you have to make that one.
And off for Jackson. Wade will make the tackle.
At the 38. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3 and out.
Always thought the most
Defense goes out here, takes care of business.
that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going. But
Important
anytime
stop.
you go 3 and out,
Mormon
it is
has to
so
punt it
tough on
away.
your defense. A lot of times 3 and out
For the Bills. King up to the 24. 10-19 remaining. We trail 21-18.
Searching for an open man.
Stafford hit as he tries to throw.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second
And
down.
a lot of over left trying to get it to Northcutt. Not going to happen. 2nd and 10.
Flips it out short
Shuffler
his
to
left.
Brown. Aaron Brown's going to make the completion.
With his 3rd reception.
Nice pick up there. It's going to give us a better chance here on 3rd down. 3rd and about 2 here. Can we pick it up? Big play, Kevin Smith, the carry, the 1st down, big conversion.
That's what he's been doing to the defense all game long. Picking up good yardage on just about every carry.
Important 3rd down conversion for us. Under 9 minutes now in the 4th.
He
Kevin
finds some daylight.
Smith, another nice run.
He makes his way to about the 48.
Stafford going deep. Calvin Johnson Jr. broken.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up
Giving it a chance on 2nd and inches. Not able to get it. I'll try to just pick it up here. 2 QB sneak from Stafford.
Not sure
I think
if
he
reached
got it.
They'll measure.
We'll measure it. It is a first down.
He did get enough for the first.
Fourth down conversion. What a game here. What a game here in Buffalo.
Dumps it out
First
right.
and 10. Broken up.
Calvin Johnson was the intended
Trying to get
receiver.
it to Calvin Johnson. Defender all over it. Here in motion.
Short throw to
Back
the
screen to Brown. He's got some blocking. He's got the speed to get a first down.
Tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open
Right
space and you
work
have a chance
there.
to make a
Takes it
play.
out to the sideline. Halfback screen. Run well.
It's the
Kevin
tailback.
Smith. Maybe a
By the time
yard
the
there.
outside linebacker came on the run blitz, they got some penetration and shut down the play.
Huge possession in this game. Feels like a huge moment here in the season.
He passes
To
it.
Scheffler.
Third down coming up after that incomplete
Not an
pass.
accurate throw. Got a bit too far down the field. Incompletion. Come on. Come on.
Here's the
Broken up. Try to get it to Wilson across the middle. Swatted there.
pass deflection.
And
Defense
those are the
made the
kind of
play.
big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
We're going for it. We're going for it. We need it. We gotta have this here. Come on. Big moment.
Has a man to his right.
Calvin Johnson Jr. The pressure was coming. Tried to float it out. Tried to let him get it
They felt like
across
they
the
needed to take
middle.
a shot there and just didn't work out. Give the defense a little credit for making the play.
We don't get it on fourth down. Stafford may have had more time than he was thinking there initially. It was well defended from the Bills' defense. And 5:21. We take over at the 38. Defense needs to step up again here for us. Phillips to throw, complete to Evans.
Lee Evans.
His fifth
Now has
catch.
5 catches.
Up to the 43.
Flips it out short to his left.
It is a completion to Parrish. And it is a 3-yard gain. And look at a 3rd and 2 here. Running backwards at the clock, not running. And off Fred Jackson, he's got the first.
Is this a first
I think
down?
he's got the
Here
first.
comes the measurement.
I measure it, he does indeed.
And he did get the first down.
Big pickup for the Bills. Fred Jackson able to get it up the middle. First down yardage. The Bills will continue to work the clock. Under 4 minutes now.
Short pass to his
Houston's
left.
gonna break it up.
Lee Evans was his intended target.
Let's play there for Houston.
Buffalo lines up in the Wildcat.
Now what's Buffalo trying here? For Jackson's running it right up the middle. Direct snap to him.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz,
It's very important we get the stop here. Third down. Parrish is not going to be able to make the catch. Wade is prepared to make the tackle. Parrish not going to have the grab there. Clutch stop from our defense. The Bills will drive it to around midfield, so they're going to have a chance to try to pin us deep. Moore will punt it high. King lets it bounce out. We'll go to the end zone. Let's go. Pick over at the 20 here. Under 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Big game here. Come on. Try and find a way to get a big win. I'm trying to catch him off guard and go with carry for Brown. Brown usually receiving back. He gets his second carry of the game. Past the 30 we go.
Lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
Stafford going deep to Williams. No. Oof.
Derek Williams was the intended receiver on the play.
A chance down the field, not able to get it. Good coverage in the end there from the Bills.
Look out, heavy
Stafford trying to get to Calvin Johnson. Pressure down, Bravo down.
was the intended receiver. He's searching for a receiver.
Stafford to Burleson, he got it. Complete. Nate Burleson all the way up to the 40.
Nate Burleson makes his first catch of the game after going the entire first half without one.
And Nate Burleson has had some costly drops in this one. But a huge moment here. Gets a completion and he's got more afterwards. That is big indeed here. 2:22 remaining in the ball game. Play action. Stafford trying to get to Felton.
And they can't complete the first down pass.
Pressure there, affecting the pass attempt. Come on. Ready to go with another carry to Brown.
Brown gains around 8 yards on the run.
And he's going to get another nice completion. We're going to hustle it up right here. I'm not going to snap it too
And now
long.
it's time to take a look at this game's top performer. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Big moment here. 3rd and 2. And off Maurice Morris. He's got the first down. Great
Maurice
run.
Morris picked up the first
Maurice
down.
Morris had to make a little bit of a cut there to the right. That was a beautiful pickup. Really needed it, and we got it. Clock rolling here. Stafford
It's a game of 4. Second down.
scramble a bit. It's going to get about 4 yards out of it. Second and 6 here, 24-yard line. And
Gives
off
it right side.
Kevin Smith. And is he have enough for the first?
Here comes the measurement.
No, he's short.
The ref signals that they're just a little short.
They're short here.
Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man. Man.
Third and 1 here. We're going to go with fullback dive to Felton. And Felton, he fights for it. Did he enough?
And there's an injury to a Bills player, but he seems to be walking off okay.
No, he didn't. Oh, man, we're going to make a very, very gutsy decision here. If we go for it. It's just short of the first down. We're going to line up to go for it. At least line up here. Do we have the guts to snap the ball? Massive decision here. 4th and inches. We do snap it. Stafford, did he get enough? Did he get enough?
Sure if he reaches
Measurement.
the
Yes. First down. Detroit Lions.
Yeah, the most important thing for a quarterback in that situation is to follow those blockers. You do not want your
just
quarterback taking
barely.
a shot. That time he got right in behind the booty of one of those big guys and got it done.
Able to get enough there. The clock continuing to run. To Scheffler. He caught it. First and goal to the 3.
Yes, they have a chance now
Billy
for the tying
Scheffler.
field goal, but offensively you have to go for the throat here. You have to go for the win.
And we're not taking our timeouts here. We're just moving up to the line. Hand off. Kevin Smith blocking down the line.
He's in for the touchdown to take an early advantage.
Oh my, what a game here in Buffalo. We trailed by 11 in the second half. And now we've got ourselves the lead. Kevin Smith. Gonna get a nice block there. And here we go. Detroit Lions trying to get a massive victory here on the road. What a drive that was. What a gutsy decision to go for it on 4th and inches. Just a couple plays ago. Able to get it.
And the point after is good.
25-21.
Detroit is up by 4. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL.
24 seconds remain in the game.
Hansen will send this one deep.
We're going to kick it deep. Gotta cover it here. Kickoff teams gotta do their job. White completely whiffs. We will bring him down on the 30. Oof.
Getting pretty
Score
close to
another
the
there
time
completely
now. You have to
whiffing.
start thinking about taking some shots at the end zone, hoping one of your great players makes a great play.
All the Bills know they are in trouble at this point.
Surveys the field.
Sean Hill looking to go deep. He's going to
At
get
the
sacked.
24-yard line.
Nice job on the line by the Lions.
He might have had a chance somewhere downfield if he was able to get the throw away. He He's brought
They have one
down.
more shot. Let's see if their prayers will be
Bills
answered.
have one
with a
timeout
Hail Mary.
remaining. Sean Hill going deep. It is tipped, broken up. 4 seconds left. Trying to finish it off. One play away. Come on, one more play.
And they're going to take one last shot at the end zone here.
One more play, let's go. This is it, this is the ball game. And Sean Hill's not going to get the throw away. And then Dominican Sue, the sack to end it. The Lions
That'll
win.
move for Buffalo. Highlights are next, so stick around. Here's today's swagger, player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time, play of the game. Our final score is Detroit 25, Buffalo 21.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
Let's go. Somehow, some way, we find a way to get it done. A big, thrilling comeback victory here on the road against the Bills. And we will improve to 6-3 on the season. A massive win here for our hopes this 2010 season to compete for a playoff spot potentially here. There's just 7 games left now, 6-3. That is a huge win. We outgained Buffalo 359 to 269. We had way more rushing yards. They had more passing yards. We had twice the first downs, more total yards. They won the turnover battle 3-1. We were much better on third downs, and we were 3 for 4 on fourth. We also had a 2-point conversion. Almost identical in penalties. We had way more time of possession. No points in the first quarter. They got on the board first. Touchdown pass. We got a touchdown to tie it up. They took the lead late in the first half, 14-7. We got within 4 with a field goal. Touchdown pass here made it a 21-10 game over midway through the third quarter. Clutch work, getting ourselves into the end zone. 2-point conversion made it a 3-point game, and that stayed the score, 21-18. For a while, but a huge drive, gutsy decision making down the stretch, and a huge victory for us. Kevin Smith getting the 3-yard game-winning touchdown run with just 23 seconds remaining. 25-21 the final. Matthew Stafford certainly made some mistakes in this one, but was able to redeem himself and made some huge throws down the stretch as well. He was just 14 of 42, 197 yards, 33%. Completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 1 INT, long of 29. Kevin Smith, 12 attempts, 66 yards and a touchdown. Javid Best, 11 attempts, 39 yards and a touchdown. Quite a few Lions getting carries in this one. The long was 19 from Matthew Stafford. Aaron Brown led with 4 catches. Calvin Johnson had 3. Tony Scheffler had 2 and a touchdown. Williams, Burleson, Pettigrew, Morris, Smith, all with 1 grab. Burleson had quite a few drops in the game, but his 1 reception was a very important catch, 29-yard gain. 9 tackles for Louis Delmas. He led the defense. Manuel had 5. Peterson and Levy had 4. And big-time interception from Manuel. Jason Hansen was 1 of 1, long 31 yards. Hit his extra points. 5 punts from Nick Harris. 4 kick returns from Marisa Morris. 4 punt returns from Eric King. Amari Spivey scooped up a fumbled punt. Sean Hill for the Bills was 21 of 37, 252 yards, 56%, 3 touchdowns, and 1 INT, along with 67 yards. Fred Jackson, 18 rushes, 37 yards. Not a strong average from him on the ground. Roscoe Parrish led with 6 catches. Lee Evans had 5. Fred Jackson had 4. They all had touchdown receptions. Eric Showman had 2. Jackson, Nelson, Lynch, McIntyre all with 1 grab. Along with 67 was to Jackson. John Henderson led with 7 tackles. Mitchell and Edwards had 6. Interception from McGee. Ryan Lindell was 0 for 1 on the game. And missed a long field goal, just short, didn't quite get all of it. Let's go, Fred Jackson takes 3 kick returns. Roscoe Parrish had 2 punt returns from Roscoe Parrish. And that is all from Buffalo. A thrilling game. The Detroit Lions coming from behind, getting the game-winning score in the final seconds. Gutsy decision-making down the stretch of this one. And a huge win. Detroit Lions. Let's go. 6-3 now. Continuing to try to show that we are for real here in this 2010 season, trying to compete for the playoffs, trying to hopefully end a long drought. Comeback team of the season so far, no doubt, here in the 2010 season. Now let's get a recap of the Week 10 action. Let's watch the extra point.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Ray Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan, who'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. The Detroit Lions clashed with the Buffalo Bills at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Detroit's defense was able to get in the quarterback's face a lot, coming away with 4 sacks. Detroit squeaked out a 4-point win. The Baltimore Ravens went up against the Atlanta Falcons at the Georgia Dome. Michael Turner had a lot of success running the ball. He went for over 125. For the Falcons, Atlanta's offense gave up 2 turnovers. The Ravens got the win 40-30. Houston was in Jacksonville for an AFC South showdown. Jacksonville's defense came up big with 4 turnovers. Jacksonville won a close one by 5 points.
Let's turn to the standings now, specifically what's happening in the NFC North. Here's how the teams stack up for Week 10. Minnesota is currently leading the division.
The playoff chase is in full swing, so we'll take a look at which teams are at the front of the pack, beginning with the AFC.
So it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Jake Delhomme was the offensive player of the week. Rasheem Mathis was recognized as the defensive player of the week.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best matchups.
Detroit will visit Arlington to take on the boys. Detroit is currently second in the NFC North. Calvin Johnson is the go-to guy in the Lions' passing attack. Detroit is ranked Green Bay goes to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. The Packers have won 2 straight games. Greg Jennings leads the Packers in receptions this year. Green Bay is ranked first in the NFL in interceptions. Indianapolis will visit Gillette Stadium to take on the Patriots. The Patriots have won 2 in a row. Lawrence Maroney is the force behind the rushing attack of the Patriots. New England is the second least penalized team in the NFL.
That'll do it from the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for the Extra Point.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
That is all from Week 10. A huge win for us on the road against Buffalo, coming from behind, winning it, nail-biting victory, getting the winning score in the final seconds, coming from behind and getting ourselves to a 6-3 record here as we enter Week 11. Going to be going on the road again, taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Looking for another victory here every week. Huge game as we're trying to compete here, trying to do something incredible here in this 2010 season. Let's keep it going. Let's go Lions.